Hello, my name is Lindsay Burkles, and I covered the links vocabulary strategy. Basically, in this strategy, you're going to list the steps, indicate a reminding word, note a story, create a picture, and then self-test. So we're going to go through that a little bit more in depth in the following slides. The characteristics of this strategy are both auditory and visual. So you're going to be creating a story and drawing a picture to kind of incorporate those two learning types. This is also a mastery of vocabulary. So the first step is listing the steps. So you're going to write down the new term, the term that you are unfamiliar with, and then you're going to find and write down that term's definition. For indicating a reminding word, you're going to find a word that's similar to the new word, and it can sound like the new word as well. Just something that the student already knows that they can connect to this new word. The next step is noting a story. So you're going to create a story that includes the reminder word. And then in hand with that, you're going to create a picture. You'll draw a picture that helps the student remember the term and includes the reminder word as well. Finally, we'll do the self-test. This is just testing yourself to remember the term and the definition using the picture and the story and the reminding word. So for an example, I did an example about the word hypothesis, thinking that a student in the elementary school range may not understand this word. So for the list of steps, the word was hypothesis, and the definition was a proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence as a starting point for further investigation. The next step for the indicate a reminding word, my reminding word was guess, just because, learning, when we were students, you were kind of taught that a hypothesis was an educated scientific guess, so that's why I used that word. For the note a story step, I wrote, I guess that water would flow downward because of gravity, and it did. My guess was correct. So this just kind of explains the guess in terms of the hypothesis. You could interchange these words, and I did that purposefully. Continued for the example, you'd create a picture. So I inserted this picture of a question mark. So the guess, hypothesis sort of realm. And for the self-test, I wrote, what is a hypothesis? It is a proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence as a starting point for further investigation. And then what is a proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence as a starting point for further investigation? It is a hypothesis. All right, so now you can try. I want everyone watching this to write down the steps of the links vocabulary method, and then to sort of just describe the steps in their heads about what each step means. Now I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to go through the method yourself and see how it works. All right, now hopefully you have gone through the method yourself and seen how it works specifically. This is not just for one type of age group. You can really use this for any age. You could use it for our age as well, not just students in primary school. You could use it as a college student or higher up as well. These are my resources. Again, the steps are list the steps, write down the term, and find and write down the definition. You're going to indicate a reminding word, so you'll find a word that's similar to the term or sounds like the term. You're going to note a story, so create a story including the reminder word. You're going to create a picture, so you're going to draw a picture that helps students remember the reminding word and includes it as well. And then finally, you're going to self-test. So you're going to test yourself to remember the term and the definition. Thank you.